What's going on, guys? Today I'm flying out the P-63A-5 King Cobra from the American tech tree. We're up against the Germans, and I've climbed up to about 5,000 meters, and there's really nobody up here. I'm really hesitant about diving down. There's a ME-410 that finally showed up. There's been a lot of action down below me, but with these clouds, you can't really tell how many enemy planes are actually down there. There could just be a few down there causing all the trouble. You know, here's a BF-109 that shows up now. Sometimes diving down isn't the smartest thing to do right away. With these clouds as dark and thick as they are, you don't know what's up here, let alone what's below you. I'm trying to take a shot at this ME-410, and as you can tell by the sounds, this is the 1.43 patch. So the 50 cals don't work quite as well as they used to. That video that I did the other day got quite a bit of attention on Reddit. So some people wondered if it wasn't necessarily just the rounds, but whether or not the hit detection is working properly on them. And that's certainly something I hadn't taken into account. There's a lot of moving parts to War Thunder. If one piece isn't working quite right, it kind of throws off everything. That 109 isn't coming back up here. He looks like he's diving away. So I'm going to stay up here and see if there's anybody else up here. I should be able to find the ME-410. I don't think he dove away. Not entirely, anyway. Oh, that 109 ripped. There's the ME-410. We'll swing around and see if we can take a couple of shots at him. This thing only comes with 30 rounds of cannon. Pilot snipe, he's done. A Focke-Wulf up here. Anyway, getting back to the ammo, you only have 30 rounds of cannon ammo. And that definitely becomes an issue when taking into account the fact that the 50 cals don't work quite as effectively as they used to. I'm actually wanting to use those cannon rounds and not rely so much on the 50 cals. In the past, you could actually just use the 50 cals to take down a lot of planes. We nearly collide there. Come on, get that nose down. I'm stalling out. And there's another guy. 109. Shiznit. Come here, dude. Gotcha. I blew his left wing off. Yeah, the Focke-Wulf should be up here. Yeah, there he is. He's above me. Taking a couple of shots at me. I've only got 10 cannon rounds left. That's rather unfortunate. The 37mm seems to fire a lot faster than I remembered. And it may just be an issue of I'm more conscious of the ammo count now that the 50 cals don't work so well. Because in the past I could just use the 50 cals and not even need the 37mm cannons. There's the Focke-Wulf. I wasn't ready to land yet. I want to get up here and engage this guy before I return to base and get some more cannon. There's over 2 kilometers of distance between us, so there's more than enough room for me to turn this thing around and take a couple of shots at him. Now, going heads-on with a Focke-Wulf is never a great idea, but at this tier, the Focke-Wulf isn't exactly the most threatening of aircraft. And this is actually one of the new planes in 1.43. This is the Focke-Wulf 190A4. Has anybody used it? I'm curious. It looks like the same as the A5, but it has a lower battle rating. I'm curious what the difference is. You see, I'm completely out of cannon ammo, and I've overheated my water. It's only got 30 seconds before it dies. Excuse me. I'm just gonna dive out of this fight and head back to base and rearm. I'm watching behind me though, because I don't want to get boom zoomed by somebody from the clouds. Those clouds are really thick. There's a 109 to my left. I'm a little worried about him actually just following me back to base. Some people do that. They see someone heading off and they'll follow him back to base and kill him while they're on the runway. That's lame. But it does tend to happen quite a bit. If it hadn't been for the lack of cannon ammo, I probably wouldn't have gone back. I may have gotten out of the fight for a few minutes just to let my engine cool off, specifically the water. But I wouldn't have had to go down and repair and all that, because actually my plane's not in too bad of shape. Alright guys, I'm back up. I didn't want you to have to watch that whole landing and repair process. That's kind of boring. Anyway, you didn't miss a whole lot, but we did lose a Hellcat, and the enemy team lost a BF-109. The 109 crashed, and the Hellcat pilot raged because he thought he deserved the kill. It's too bad they haven't fixed that system yet. Sometimes he'll do quite a bit of damage to a plane, and he'll go down, but the game will register it as a crash and not as a actual kill for you. Now, there's a P-38 over here. He's the only guy left on my team. The question is, I don't know if he's got anybody on him or if he needs help. So I'm just gonna climb. I figured if he's just coming back to base, maybe there's nobody on him. So as I zoom in, I can tell he's not coming right back to base. At first I thought he would return to base and land and repair, but I'm a little concerned about him actually being engaged by somebody. I can see a dot over there. And it looks like some tracers, so I'm going to have to go over there and see if I can lend this guy a hand. Because right now, he's the only teammate I have. He's been critical and he's been shot down by a Dornier 217. A Dornier 217 has 3 kills in this game. I don't know about you, but I've flown the Dornier 217, and I've never had any good luck with the thing. It's a really heavy fighter, but if it were up to me, I'd rather use the ME-410, because the ME-410 is a lighter, more maneuverable aircraft. The Dornier 217 is just it's a pig of an aircraft. He's pitching up, so I'm going to pitch up. I'm going to make him stall out. There's no way an aircraft that heavy can climb up here and take a shot at me. I know he's likely going to be diving back down after he realizes what I'm doing. Yeah, he's diving. His only shot here is to use his back gunners to shoot me. I don't want that to happen. Boom! One shot. That's the power of that 37. If it connects and doesn't spark, it's a devastating round. See, there's a BF-109 that's down there. That was the one that the game said crashed and wasn't awarded to that Hellcat pilot. So right now it's just me and this FW-190. It's actually a good thing, because at first I thought there was 2 guys left in the enemy team. Instead it's just 1. Focke-Wulf missed all of his shots. I put a couple of 50 cals in his plane, but it didn't do a whole lot of damage. Now it's a duel. He's diving. It's hard to connect with those 37s because they're so slow of a shell. The gun kind of lobs the shell out rather than fires it at a high velocity like the German 20s. I can't believe I barely did any damage to that guy. I missed him all there. It's been a long time since I was in a decent dogfight like this. And that may be a good thing, because I'm not I'm not the greatest at dogfighting. He nearly killed me there, so I'm gonna back off, create some separation, and come back at him after I get about 2 kilometers of distance in between us. Anytime you're in a situation like that where you don't feel confident in yourself in that position, just get out of there if you can. Now, if this guy still had that 109 up in the air as a teammate, it may not have allowed me to do this. Having to face 2 guys at the same time is really difficult. They may try to come at you from 2 different angles and kind of pin you into a position. Now, I actually ended up flying this guy over my air base, and it actually wasn't even intentionally done. I just wanted to get away from this guy. I didn't really care which way it was. Now, with him being over my air base, it actually helps me because not only is there a chance that one of these AAAs will shoot him, but anytime you have AAA firing around you, your screen tends to shake a little bit. So that's going to give me an advantage. Try and line this guy up for a shot. That 37 is just so slow. I'm used to firing with faster traveling rounds. The muzzle velocity in the 37s is just so slow. No, I'm down to 12 rounds of cannon already. This guy's in trouble. Take a couple of shots with the 50s. The 37 just about sparked. Overshot that one. Over. Got him. And not just pilot out. Yes! I have to say, it's pretty satisfactory to be able to pull out a win when you're the last guy in your team alive. We're going to fast forward right to the results for you. I don't have a premium account here, so it's just the daily doubled the research points for vehicles. We're getting close to that, getting that Tiger Cat research. I mean, I got 4 kills. I didn't get any kill assists. But I got a couple of the new rewards, including a new roundel. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Leave a comment in the section below. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more What the Nerd content. Take care, guys.